Now, I'm a big lover of chai tea, so I thought why not use that concept and make jelly pots. I'm going to be using soy milk and all the spices you do find in chai to make this delicious dessert. Soy is a great alternative if you can't have dairy milk. I need 1 litre of soy in a pot, and this is 1 litre capacity, so we're just going to put all of that in. I'm choosing a soy milk that has no sweetener whatsoever in it, and I'm going to add the sugar. I find it best to do this so you can control the amount of sugar you add to your dessert. And I'll add 60 grams or about 1/4 cup of caster sugar. Now, depending on what you like and how sweet you like it, you can add a little bit more or a little bit less. I'm going to turn the heat on. And now for the spices. These spices are always found in a chai tea. Cinnamon, so 1 whole cinnamon stick. Pepper, sounds strange, but it is fantastic in this. It's going to give it really a warm feel. Some cloves, whole cloves, and these are cardamom pods. I love them. I'm going to use 4, but before I add them, I just want to bruise them just to expose the seeds. Cardamom have a beautiful lemon flavour to them. It is quite strong, but I really want this to be the hero in my jellies. So just with the back of a knife, crush them a little bit, and you'll see the pod just open up and reveal or expose those seeds. And they can go in there. 1 whole vanilla bean. I want to scrape all the seeds out. This is a great indication of a really nice fresh vanilla bean, not an old one. And the seeds can go into the soy milk, and I'll also add the whole vanilla bean because that'll also flavour this. The last ingredient in my soy mixture is some ginger. So 1 large knob of ginger that I've peeled, and then I'm just going to slice. We'll place that in there, and you can see it's just coming to a simmer now. I'm going to simmer this very gently for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off and allow it to sit there and stay warm. You do want it to sit there for a good 5 to 6 minutes because you want to allow all those flavours to infuse. While that's simmering and then infusing, I'm going to prepare the gelatin. These are gelatin that are titanium strength, so stronger than the gold that you can get. You can get these from most supermarkets now. For 1 litre of soy milk, I think 4 is just perfect. And instead of just adding them all into the water, add 1 at a time. If you add them all together, then you'll get a big clump. Now I'm just going to allow this gelatin to completely soften, and then I'm going to squeeze out the excess water and add it to the infused milk. Now that the gelatin has completely dissolved in the soy milk, I can strain it through a sieve into a jug. Now this is just going to make life a lot easier when we pour it into its mould. It'll also catch all of those whole spices, the ginger and that vanilla. Oh, it smells so good. All right, the last thing we need to do is just fill our little jars here. You could use whatever you like. I'm just using these little ramekins, but you could use some teacups if you like. You can use some decorative glasses. You can use different types of moulds. Mix it up. And this is going to make roughly 8 to 10 of these small 100 millilitre jars. Now these cool down to room temperature, and then they go into the fridge. They go into the fridge for about 4 hours or until they set completely, just like normal jellies. The jellies have set, they've got a lovely little wobble to them, and you can eat them straight away. But I like that combination of really soft jelly with a bit of a crunch. So I have a combination of hazelnuts, so a small amount of hazelnuts, almonds, and some prunes, but you can add any type of topping to this you like. You can even take it as far as putting a little bit of sugar on the top of it and then using a blowtorch to brulee the top so it's got that toffee-like finish. Completely up to you. I like this option. So now I just place some of the prunes on top, those nuts You could also use some berries, that would be fantastic with this too. A chai-inspired jelly that's going to appeal to a lot of people. It's egg-free and it's dairy-free.